And we back. Hold on. Wait a minute. That is better. We back, ladies and gentlemen. The Enjoy Basketball Origin set has dropped. Personally, I like a baggier hoodie because I like to wear them around the house, wear them out. But boom, you got the Enjoy Basketball here on the sleeve. Come on, man. This is all top tier. We've been working on it since the end of December. And the first drop is finally here. Now, I cannot promise you that these haven't already sold out because they are super limited. But if they aren't sold out, hit that link in the description and cop these. We got these hoodies. We got t-shirts. And that's it right now. Drop number 2. Hey, listen, this is fire. This is going to be the first drop of everything. But drop number 2, we already working on it, so it don't take 6 months to do. I'm just telling you, don't miss out on 1 or 2. Because again, with this being super limited, you can be an original owner of the Enjoy Basketball Drop 1. Why would you not want to do that? So hit that link in the description. So today's video, I decided to clone every team's top player, throw them into a draft class, and we're gonna simulate 5 years to see what type of pairings can get created and what type of new dominant teams can potentially form. I don't know. This whole week has been about experimenting on this channel, and that's not stopping right now. So I replicated every single top player in the league as far as the best player on the team. Obviously, you know, some teams' best player aren't amazing, but some teams gonna have all-time greats. So I added an extra S to every top player that we replicated just so we know that it's the clone version. I guess you can always look at contract to see who's the clone or whatnot, but here's the mock draft. The only person, weirdly enough, that I couldn't add an S to his name is Cade Cunningham. Go ahead, try for yourself. Try to add an S or even take away a letter from Cade Cunningham's name. They're gonna say no. The 2K is gonna say it's foul language for some reason, but obviously we know it is not. Now, usually we do videos like this. I put on fantasy draft to try to get different teams. This world, fantasy draft is not a thing. So hypothetically, Joel Embiid and James Harden could get a 3rd star. I mean, they have to lose a bunch to end up in the lottery, but we did get rid of previously owned draft picks. So OKC don't have 2 first-round picks this year. I'm sorry, OKC fans, you only get 1. So that's the way we're doing things. We want 5 years in the future, see how things are going. And you know what the last thing I should do? Just because when I do these experiments and stuff, I'm always just trying to have a lot of fun. I am going to have it so that computer trades are all the way up to 100 because I want to see just some craziness. I'm turning off the salary cap, so trade who you want for what you want. The last thing I want to do, CPU re-sign aggressiveness. When you have this at 50, pretty much nobody switches teams, you know what I'm saying? And this video is about superstar players and them moving on to different places. So I'm turning this down to 0. So once, I don't know, who's a player on the last year of the deal? Kyrie Irving or James Harden hit the open market this season, they might go to another team. Or Zach LaVine is the perfect case, being on the last year of his deal. He don't have no restrictions, no player options, no nothing. Bradley Beal, same thing. They probably won't be on the same team. But now that we got no salary cap, you can have Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine team up with the new Giannis. And the no Giannis, like a lot of things can happen in this video. And the 76ers are kind of crazy good. So they're ending their chances to draft Giannis Antetokounmpos or Joel Embiid. I do want to say, if for some reason, which is very unlikely, that a superstar player is watching this video, I don't mean no disrespect by changing your last name. It's just the easiest way to differentiate. I know a lot of people take pride in their heritage and their names. I didn't mean to change it. The Antetokounmpo family, that wasn't my intent. The Brooklyn Nets won their championship. It ain't started yet. This is year number 0, technically. We're going to the lottery because we about to find out who's going to get Giannis. Giannis is going to be the 1st overall pick. If you kind of think about it, this is low-key kind of like a different kind of fantasy draft in a way. Fantasy draft 2.0, if you will. The Dallas Mavericks had the 14th overall pick, was actually really good. Luka's going to get a star player to have alongside him. Like, as long as you're in the lottery, you're getting a top player in the league. Now, of course, you want to be like number 1, number 2, and number 3. The Spurs get 1, so DeJounte's getting the co-star. So be it. Do we have any crazy transactions? I need all the trades to be happening. Marcus Smart for Robert Covington, that's a terrible trade, but it's a trade nonetheless. Just a handful of trades, and none of them matter at all. Let's go to the NBA draft. Might see some trades here and there. Let's see. The San Antonio Spurs select Bron. I thought it was going to be Giannis because this is not rookie Bron. This is not 21-year-old Bron. That's 37-year-old LeBron James. I'm assuming that he's still going to retire at a normal age. You know what I'm saying? This is current LeBron, but just re-entering the draft. And he was the 2nd highest person on this board, 3rd there, 1st in this position. If you look at the mocks, I mean, not a single. Okay, 1 mock had him going 1st overall. But he is DeJounte and LeBron James are teaming up. So that means Wendell Carter and Giannis are going to play together, or they bugging. Okay, there you go. That was the easy pick. I think that was the safe pick, and that was the right pick if you ask me. You're getting Giannis on a rookie scale deal at the age of 27. The possibilities are endless of what you can do with this. Rookie scale contract Giannis at 27. You got him under team control for 7 years. That's the first overall pick if I was GMing, but obviously I don't know nothing and they know exactly what they doing. You can have Giannis, Joel, Luka still there. I would go Luka. They going Kawhi. Interesting. Luka's another one because you got him under team control for X amount of years on a young contract and he's only like 23 and he's gonna get better. You don't think Kawhi, Giannis, and LeBron are gonna get better because they're already like peak? Luka's gonna hit like 98. And Joel, now this is a good one. Joel and Damian Lillard are teaming up. There you go. There's our first superstar pairing of the video. Definitely not gonna be the last because I was gonna say because Shay's not a superstar yet. I think he might get there one day. But Shay, they traded the pick for Giannis. Shay and Giannis. Oh my God. All right, so that's huge. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to OKC to be with Shay. OKC is going to be a playoff team. Mark it down on everything. Steph Curry's now going to Orlando. So Steph Curry on window card. I kind of forgot about Steph Curry, if I'm being honest. That's kind of terrible to say. But he averaged 38 in college, according to that one reporter. There's Luka going with Cade Cunningham, who's a shooting guard. Luka and Cade Cunningham together could be nice. But that's like 4 years down the line. It's a 5-year video. So eventually they're going to get there. But I just don't know if it's there just yet. The Knicks, Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Nikola Jokic in the Garden. Oh, snap. That's the best center they had since Ewing. Okay, Tyrese Halliburton, Malcolm Brogdon, and Kevin Durant. Woo! Kevin Durant, baby. That's insanity. Okay, number 10 is Ja Morant. Him and Bradley. Well, I can't say him and Bradley Beal because we don't know if Bradley Beal is going to resign. So him and Porzingis for sure. Him and Porzingis will be there. He averaged his best in the nation, 20 assists per game last season. Getting 20 assists per game is ridiculous. You doing it at high school, college, grammar school. First overall, pick him. 20 in a game averaging is crazy. The Warriors have traded the pick for LeBron. Oh, so that means current Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Wiggins, Draymond, and Bron. Hello? And they traded it for Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, that's interesting. Book is going to play with Karl Anthony Towns. They homies. And D'Angelo Russell. The big three's together, man. They said they was going to play together one day, and now this is a reality in today's video. I cannot believe that the Golden State Warriors just drafted LeBron James. They were in the lottery, man. They were in the lottery. Trae Young. Whoa. Trae Young, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and them. They traded away Marcus Smart. Opened up the way for, I can't believe the two teams that are competing right now. Well, this video comes out after Game 7 of Celtics versus Miami. I don't know who wins. But the Boston Celtics is one game away from being in the finals in real life. The Golden State Warriors is in the finals in real life. And both of those teams ended up in the lottery in this simulation. Jimmy Butler goes to Toronto. You know what's funny? Jimmy Butler feels like a player that fits Toronto. You know, all of the recent history of Toronto feels like a place that Jimmy Butler would go to. DeMar DeRozan teams up with Luka. Okay, who's left on the board? Tatum is still on the board. I'm sorry, I'm drafting Tatum over DeMar DeRozan 100% of the time. Zion is still on the board. I'm drafting Zion too because I'm thinking big picture. DeMar's 32. He's gonna regress. Yeah, Darius Garland. Oh man, I don't know if I like that pick for them. You could have had Tatum and Luka together, but nope. Tatum's going right here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I saw it. Next, 16th overall pick. Don't trade the pick, Kings. They took Zion. There you go. That's how you nail the draft at the 16th overall pick. Sacramento, I'm proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. That is the pick. I mean, I don't even remember who's after. Oh, Dame is still there? That's still the pick. That's still the pick because Zion fits with what De'Aaron Fox want to do more than Dame. De'Aaron Fox and Dame probably can't play together, probably. I don't know. Positions don't really exist in the NBA, let's be honest with each other. So they probably could have coexisted. But let's act like positions do exist and Zion was the right pick. Next, RJ Barrett goes to the Lakers. I'm sorry, RJ Barrett. You got to add the S. Goes to the Lakers. Okay, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and RJ Barrett. Who else was there? I don't even know who's left. But definitely some more people there. You trade... Bro, or isn't Orlando like bugging? So Orlando, didn't they, Orlando, what the heck are you doing in this draft? They drafted Giannis and then traded Giannis for Steph Curry, right? Drafted Steph Curry and now trading him for whoever here is at 19. Shea, they got somebody that fit the timeline, I guess. Was it worth it? 20th overall pick goes to DeJounte Murray. Okay, I can see that. LaMelo and DeJounte in the backcourt together. That's pretty dope. They should have went with a center. Rudy Gobert is still out there. Bradley Beals with Trae Young and John Collins and Clint Capella and Kump. Domantas Sabonis with John Morant. I don't think I love that too much, but hey, that's something. Darius Garland has been on the board all this long. So you got 2 6'1" guards over there in Utah. Interesting, but that's a good point guard. That's a good point guard for him. The Heat are on the clock, and they made a trade. The Heat traded the 24th overall pick for Trae Young's. So, we will not get Trae Young with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but instead, they draft Tyrese Halliburton, which is another point guard. Trae Young, obviously, the better option. But hey, if you need somebody to set your teammates up and not shoot it all that many times, Tyrese can do that. Trae Young can also set people up, one of the best in the league at doing that, but he's going to take a lot of shots. And maybe you don't want to take the shots out of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. This is a really good pick. This is one of the best picks there. Now, if you keep James Harden, you have Joel Embiid, and now you got Pascal Siakam. On top of that, come on, that's a really, really good pick. Rudy Gobert goes to the Bulls. I actually like this. That means Vucevic can go out the door, and now we got a rim protecting big. Who's going to be the last pick? Oh, a trade. Here it goes. Okay, it wasn't somebody that got drafted, but the Charlotte Hornets just traded off 2 players to get Cade Cunningham. So Charlotte has Cade, LaMelo, and DeJounte Murray right now. All right. Who's going to be the last pick? It's going to be Wendell Carter. LaMelo Ball was drafted 2nd or 3rd to last. Him and Giannis and company. That's actually insane because LaMelo's like an 85, 86. Christian Wood. And then the last pick in the draft is Wendell Carter. That is everybody. Every team's best player has got drafted. And the league has been shaken up, to say the least. The league has been shaken up. And it's about to get shaken up again because we're going to free agency. You got Kyrie. James Harden has 0 offers for some reason. Is that my fault? Wait. It might be my fault. Teams. No, everything was automatic. They decided themselves that they didn't want to bring him back. All right, so it's not my fault. Zach LaVine got 15 offers. Might be going to the Wiz. Bradley Beal has an offer. Might be. See, this is what doesn't make sense to me. I'm playing in a world with no salary cap, and yet the Nuggets like, we want you, Bradley, but we can only give you $5 million. It makes no sense. All right, we're gonna simulate a couple days into the future and see who ends up where. And so all the top guns are off the board. The Wizards got Zach LaVine, and I forgot who they drafted that fast. They got Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal. Harden stayed, Aiden stayed, Bridges stayed. Pretty much everybody stayed that was important, and I feel like I thought I got rid of that feature, whatever. But the Trailblazers get Kyrie Irving. So it's Kyrie, it's Dame, it's Anthony Simons, and whoever they drafted who I completely forgot that fast. All right, quick around the league team intel. This team looks really nasty, can make some noise. LaMelo Ball, L Balls, 89 overall. I don't know, I don't understand how the 89 overall 21-year-old went 28th in the draft. That's a steal. This lineup is insane. That's a crazy steal right there. Vucevic is starting over Rudy Gobert. Hey, that's what they want to do, I guess. Tatum's with this team is kind of insane. Okay, we knew this team. Did you traded your pick away for Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier? Right, okay. We got Bradley Beals. That team kind of looked nice. A lot of teams are gonna look. Trae Young's is coming off the bench because Kyle Lowry's making a lot of money, I guess. Maybe it's because you don't want Trae Young's and Tyler Hero playing together a lot because those are 2 guys that you don't trust offensively. I don't really know. DeJounte Murray's is coming off the bench because of Cade and LaMelo. This backcourt looks insane, but they also get Victor Oladipo at the 3. So they're super small. They are super small 1 through 4. And then you got Rudy Gobert to try to cover up everything. Typical for the Utah Jazz, if you ask me. Zion fits in perfectly. Jokic being in the Garden is kind of insane. I want them to go splash the free agency next year. RJ Barrett doesn't really help anything here. I mean, in a world with no salary cap, the Lakers didn't spend money, which is weird. There's Shea. DeMar doesn't look terrible, but that front court definitely does. So I wish they would have got somebody else there. Wendell was coming off the bench. Steph Curry and Jokic. I didn't put that together when that trade happened, but Steph Curry and Jokic with Jamal at the 2, the Nuggets gonna be insane, bro. Kevin Durant, we saw that. Christian Woods is coming off the bench there. Luke and Cade Cunningham. Man, this is such a W of a video already. We ain't even got to simulate it. Kawhi's is there. Towns is coming off the bench for Jakob Poeltl. Okay, I can't tell him otherwise. Dame is only an 85 overall. Is that real? They regressed Dame so much he's an 85. I did not know that was the case. That's actually insane. Yeah, he's 88 here. Why did the one that we downloaded was an 85? Oh, you know what we did? There's Steph Curry and LeBron, and yeah. You know what we did? We turned on that one feature that has storylines. So in his storyline, he probably regressed coming out of the draft. I'm not completely sure. He's only an 85. Normal Luka wins MVP. Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham won Rookie of the Year because the other dudes don't even count as rookies because we got the now version of them. So normal Cade, this is not normal Cade Cunningham. This is replica Cade Cunningham, but we couldn't change his name. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Drummond wins Sixth Man of the Year. Giannis, Tyrese, original. Luka Doncic and Luka Doncic's. How would I add an S to that? Doncic's are all on the first team. Then you got LeBron James, double S's. I mean, that Warriors team has to be insane, right? Jokic is. Nope. Yeah, Jokic is up there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 replicas out of the 16 or 15 are on all NBA teams. That's dope. Defensively, LeBron James is there, and then Giannis is there. No Rudy Gobert because he's on the first team. All right, what teams made it and what teams did not? This is Trae Young's. He didn't win Sixth Man of the Year, believe it or not. I mean, he's coming off the bench, and they were the best team in basketball. He averaged 20 and 5 off the bench, but didn't get the award. His per 36 numbers are insane. The Cavaliers are next. I said when they drafted Jason Tatum, they were going to be good in the near future. The near future was like right now because 88, 88, 93, 91, and then 84 off the bench. 81, 81 off the bench. Like, this team is deep, and they're really good. The 76ers ended their season on a 3-game losing streak, but that's okay because Pascal came in and helped them out a ton. His regular numbers were like 18 points per game. What team got the least amount of impact? Oh, Jokic is. I mean, he had an all-stars, all-NBA type season. Just wasn't enough for them to win more than 27 games. The Orlando Magic got Shea. He came in and averaged 20, but that was it. The Atlanta Hawks got Bradley Beals, and that didn't matter. They even traded for Michael Porter Jr. Didn't help. Kevin Durant didn't help too much. They still ended up being below 500. The Bulls got in Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gobert came off the bench, so that's why he didn't make that all-defensive team. But his per 36 numbers look insane for somebody coming off the bench to play defense. Next, we got the Pels. I think this is just normal Pels success. Christian Wood is good for sure. He gave them 18 points, 16 points per game. But that's not nothing crazy. It's not like they got a superstar player on top. This is just normal Pels, you know what I'm saying? Memphis, I mean, adding Sabonis to the team definitely helped. And the Kings, the 3-seeded Kings, I told you the Zion pick was the right one. That's dope. The Kings are there. And the worst team, the Lakers. RJ Barrett did not help the cause. If they don't go out and spend some money in free agency, they are bugging. Kawhi did not help the cause. The Clippers are still buns no matter how much depth that they get. Damian Lillard's off the bench averaged about 19. All right, who averaged the most out of all duplicates? I'm guessing it's going to be Bron because Bron's numbers were kind of crazy. Nope, it's Tatum's. Tatum's averaged 28. Luka averaged 28. Zion's averaged 28. And then LeBron was at 26. Okay, who will win a championship for the first year of having these people all together? Can we get some upsets? We got a 1 and a 6 and a 1 and a 2. It's going to be the 1-1 matchups here. I mean, this is Trae Young's versus Christian Wood's. I mean, hey, my money will be on Trae Young, but this is the Pels we're talking about, and the Pels are really nice. Game 7. We get the Pels and Zion, normal Zion, end up winning Finals MVP. I mean, they're just kind of insane. But in the Game 7, Christian Wood came to play. They won by 50. And Christian Wood had a very good game. So I can't say it wasn't him, but it definitely was a lot of just Zion being Zion. Okay, off-season, here we go. Free agency should be kind of crazy. You know, we're going to have people teaming up. Hopefully, that's the purpose of this video. One of the purposes of this video. Normal Jokic. Woo! Normal Bron. Ooh. Hey, okay, all right. Let's just simulate a couple days in. Let me just simulate a couple days in. The Thunder. The Thunder's turned into heavy, big time spenders. The Thunder just turned into heavy, big time Spenders. You love to see that. OKC cashing out Giannis's. I'm sorry, not Giannis's. My apologies. Antetokounmpo's, Jokic, Braun, Shea, and Giddey. That's the starting lineup. They got Mitch Rob off the bench. No team is beating that, bro. If they don't win this championship, if they don't win 70 games, they bugging. For real, for real. I got to see what team can maybe give them some run. I know the Pelicans will definitely be there. If there's any team to give them some problems, it's going to be the Pelicans out west. Out east, I think I'm still going with the Cavs. I think the Cavs can do that thing. I don't know if I believe in this team, but Jalen Green is close to a 90. Kawhi regressed down to a 90. So actually, no, I don't believe in him because of the regression. I don't know how Cat is not starting over Jakob, but I'm not going to force it because of Greg Popovich said you shouldn't start. You probably shouldn't start. This Dame is trash. He's an 80 now. This team is so crazy, bro. It's one of the best teams we've ever seen I say organically. The Warriors are terrible. Why did this team not make no noise? Klay Thompson sucks now, I guess. But I was surprised at that team to make no noise. This team has the possibility, maybe, but I'm still sticking to my guns. I'm saying Cavs, 76ers out front, out east, and out west is the Pelicans. Those are the teams I think can mess with that OKC team. I know it's not the purpose of the video, but you know how I said the 76ers? They're the 10th seed, so they not doing nothing. Don't worry about them. They suck. I don't know why. It don't matter if it's the real Luka or the clone Luka. Luka go Luka. You feel me? So he did that. DeJounte Murray's wins 6th Man of the Year. LeBron James is at 39 wins Defensive Player of the Year. They lost 28 games with that lineup. They should real life be ashamed of that. They should real life be ashamed of that, bro. That team, not like, yeah, it was enough to win the conference, but like, what? You lost that many games? The second best team in the conference was the Memphis Grizzlies. I should have added them to my list. I didn't even realize they picked up Fred VanVleet, but they did, and they are really, really good. Timberwolves are also really, really good. This Karl-Anthony Towns is a 90, while the other Karl-Anthony Towns can't even start on the worst team in the conference. How does this cat end up at 85 and not starting, and the other cat is a 90 and one of the best teams in the league? The Lakers, again, no salary cap, still didn't spend no money. Robert Graves was the first overall pick this year. Oh, okay, so I can't say that they got some random dude. This random dude is really good, or he will be one day. But Mason Jones wins most improved player because he was the starting point guard on the team. The Clippers made the play-in. I'm so proud of them. They got a 71 overall point guard, but he wasn't terrible. Shout out to him. Out east, we got a tie between the Cavs and the Pistons. We said that the Cavs are going to be good. The Pistons, with this Luka, this Cade, and they got Brandon Clark now. Okay, Jayshawn Tate, Malik Monk, Chris Dunn. Oh, they didn't got a lot more depth in Detroit, in D-Town. The 313, 313. I think it's a 313. I'm not fact checking it though. If I'm wrong, my apologies. All right. Oh, Miles Turner plays for the Cavs now. I didn't see that coming. And Norman Powell's there. So that was a team I thought was going to be nice. But the Eastern Conference is super stacked. The 5 seed was 2 games away from being the 1 seed. So like super stacked conference. Love to see that. Should get some good bouts. And then Shea's Orlando Magic is still not very good. The Atlanta Hawks still not very good. The Chicago Bulls still not very good. All right, let's see how everything goes. I want to focus kind of on the Eastern Conference just because, like I said, it was a little bit closer than the West over there. We got a 7 seed in the finals versus a 4 seed. Okay, 7 seed. Y'all had Trae Young on y'all team once upon a time. Remember that. Y'all traded him away for Tyrese Halliburton, and maybe that was the right pick. Because here you are going against a team that everybody in the world knew was going to make it to the finals. The Cavs didn't even make it out of the first round. Y'all beat the Cavs. The Cavs are the team I said was going to be nice. Do y'all actually have a chance? The Celtics. Do it. Oh, my God. The team. Hold on. The Celtics are good. Don't get me wrong. But this is Tyrese Halliburton, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams versus Jokic, Giannis, LeBron, Josh Giddey, and Shea. And they lost in 5. They should be ashamed, bro. Shout out to the C's, bro. That's one of the biggest, best championship runs in NBA history. I'm saying it right now. I'm a hyperbolic guy, and I'm telling you that was one of the greatest in NBA history right there. All right, I think I said 5 years at the beginning. I think we're only going to go 3 because we're not seeing a ton of player movement like I thought. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to see it so bad. We're not even getting it. The Bucks didn't spend no money, and now it was LaMelo Balls and Giannis only. Jaylen Brown plays for the Cavs now, so that's money spent. Jaylen Brown said, I just won a championship with a Jason Tatum. I want to go play with the other Jason Tatum, and he's doing that. Oh, I said there was not a lot of player movement, but Devin Booker plays for the Celtics now. I don't understand why this Trae Young can't start. He's literally the best player on the team. So how the heck is Marcus Smart starting over the best player on the team? I'm so confused. I mean, it makes sense in some places and not others, right? Yeah, I'm not completely sure why that's the case. I mean, hey, it just adds to the video, I guess, but it's still very, very weird to see that happening. Oh, Toronto's nice like that. My money's on Toronto this season. Heck yeah, my money is on Toronto this season, 100%. Well, no, this team still exists, and like Shea got better, so maybe not. Toronto's my second team this year. That's the team I think has the best odds. I obviously am not very good at this because I picked wrong last season, but we'll see. All right, Luka Doncic does this thing again, as you can imagine. Domantas Sabonis is a sixth man. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins a Defensive Player of the Year. 2 Lukas, 2 Giannis's, 1 Nikola Jokic. Both Zions make it. The other Jokic makes second team because obviously you can't have 2 centers on the first team. There is the rest. Okay, all right. I said Toronto. Well, Toronto ended up being the 6th seed. Detroit does it. Did they dominate though? They didn't. The Eastern Conference continues to be pretty close, while OKC actually dominated the rest of the competition. The Western Conference is trash. This is a cakewalk for OKC. But once they go against that team out east, it get a little bit more difficult. You see cakewalk. Oh, it might not even get that much difficult. Okay. Didn't like it did. They should have won, bro. They had Josh Giddey. Enough said. I think we got what we wanted, man. We saw some super teams be formed. We saw some clones win awards. And that's all I can ask for. Hit that link in the description. Copy some Enjoy Ball. Hopefully it's still available. I literally don't know. I do not know. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.